Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be playing some more Cemetery Mary, and we're going to see what kind of creepiness she gets herself into this time. So let's just get right to it.
Been a few days since that night. When Crowven got up the morning after, he had a humongous hangover. He was stuck home with me because, well, there was no way I was letting him out when he seemed so sick. I reminded him not to drink so much. It wasn't healthy for him. He didn't really seem to care, though. Twyla had been texting me, too. I haven't really seen her in person since seeing her at the club, but she texts me often. Sometimes we'll agree to meet up somewhere, but something always seems to get in the way, so we haven't been able to yet. I feel bad though. She texts me updates a lot of things she's wondering about weapons, methods, potential victims, but oftentimes don't know what to say in return or ever really have anything to show her. I've been wondering if I should start investigating on my own as to not let her down, but she seems so confident in what she's doing. I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't even know how I would start, anyways. So for now, I've just been staying home. It's been raining a lot too, so it's not the most apt time to be outside, anyways. Even though I haven't left the house in a while, I've been able to stay entertained. I started reading the book that Crowven had won me in the crane machine. When I saw the title on How to Talk to Ghosts, I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it would be some spooky story with a clever title, but to my surprise, it's written as a more of instructional guide. It's very interesting read, and I'm curious as to how they got all this information anyways. As previously mentioned, ghosts exist on different plane of existence. That much is obvious. Yet they can communicate with us despite their beings existing on a separate layer from ours. We see time and time again their attempts to reach us. Perhaps it's because they are angry. Perhaps it's because they are lonely. Does each ghost exist on their own, or do spirits share a realm with one another, expanding and everlasting? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is there only purgatory, stretching for miles beyond what we can comprehend? These are questions I cannot yet answer, for if I could, I wouldn't be here writing this right now, would I? But there is a question I have been able to answer. Since ghosts can make contact with us, I often wondered, could we contact them? Sure, you've heard of psychics and mediums and whatnot, but it's only half of what I'm talking about. Being born with the innate ability is a factor, of course, but I wanted to delve deeper into that. Despite where they may exist, they can clearly affect things in our realm. They can reach us, and like one-way glass, I know they can see us. But what if we could see them? It is not enough to hear them. I wanted to see them, to travel to where they were. I believe that when you die, perhaps your soul can become unrestricted. But what if we could accomplish the opposite? What if a living being had the ability to unrestrict itself before death? Perhaps this sounds like crazy talk. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hello? Yo, where are you? Huh? What do you mean? I'm at home. What? Well, that's lame. I thought you'd be out by the cemetery by now. That's kind of your thing, right? Well, I mean, it's raining. No? Nah, just a little cloudy out. Besides, I was gonna be heading there, so I thought I'd meet up with you or something. Then we could like get lunch or dinner or whatever. I don't know. That sounds good to you? Oh, well, I can leave now if you'd like. Yeah, come on. I should be there by the time you get here. So don't keep me waiting long. Well, looks like I wouldn't be stuck at home all day after all. I put down my book and made sure the fire was completely out before going to meet with Crowven. I felt so surprised, but it was nice to see that he wanted to spend more time with me. I hoped that this would continue, and when my parents came back, maybe everything will start feeling a bit normal again. I hopped off the bus arriving in town again. It was very cloudy, but the air didn't feel moist at all. Maybe the rainy weather would finally take a break. I made my way over to the cemetery once again. I hoped that I didn't keep Crowven waiting too long, but I was a bit surprised when I arrived. Hey, you made it! Mars? Oh, yes, yes, I'm here. Crowven's other friends were here too. Why were we waiting for her again? We already know how to get where we want. Hey, chill out. Mary loves this place. I figured if we're gonna be here anyways, we might as well invite her. Well, we're all here. Let's go. We all stepped through the cemetery gates. Theodore and Zapara kind of walked ahead, but I pulled Crowven to the side and had him walk a bit behind with me. Huh? Something wrong? I'm sorry, Crowven, but when you invited me to hang out, I thought it was just going to be the two of us. Oh, I see. But this is still cool, right? I mean, you like them, don't you? Well, seriously? I don't know. Oh, come on, Mars. They're not that bad. Do they even like me that much? Yeah, sure they do. Is this about their scary Mary comments? We gonna be honest, because like as it is, I already know this game has like I think I remember 7 endings. So you know, we're gonna try to see what ending we'll get with this initial playthrough, and then if you guys want to see any of the other endings, I'm more than happy to play through and try to get some of the other endings as well. But honesty is always, best, even if it may make someone else in the party not necessarily super happy. Yeah, I thought so. But hey, they're not like that. Promise you, just don't meet them in the wrong environment, that's all. It'll be fine. All right. We started to walk closer to the other two again. I know the cemetery like the back of my own hand, but I wasn't sure exactly what we were doing here. Or rather, I don't know what they were going. So, do you guys come here often? I spend a lot of time here and all, but I can't say I remember seeing you guys here before. Nah, not really. Not quite our vibe, but it's good for a few things every now and then. Oh, are we here to visit someone then? Ha! As if you'd never catch me looking like some overwatered pansy, even when I'm dead. Oh, then why are we here? Ah, there it is. I watched as Theodore approached one of the old trees near an unusually forgotten corner of the cemetery. There's a lot of graves here, at least not yet. The tree doesn't provide much shade compared to the others. I watched as Theodore stuck his head into the hole in the tree. I always figured that squirrels and birds lived in there, so I never went out of my way to bother them. But when I saw that Theodore pulled out, I was very upset, to say the least. What? What's in there? What's this? It's just the good stuff. Or, well, glad stuff, if you want to get technical. Just needed somewhere to hide it that wasn't home for a while. You know how cops and dumbass landlords can be, right? And so, you hid it here? How dare you? What's the problem? Not like anyone ever comes here anyways. I do. You can't just hide this junk here, especially junk like that. What do you think this place is? This isn't just some park or stretch of woods. This is a cemetery. You just couldn't find some other place to hide it? Is that it? If I'd have known this was here, I never would have let it stay. How could you even think to do something so disrespectful? This is someone's final resting place. How dare you try and taint it? Disrespect it. Treat it this way. Yo, Mars, maybe you want to chill the fuck out a little bit? If it isn't that big of a deal. How can you say that? How would you feel if someone came into your home and just started wrecking everything? I bet you didn't even think to learn a single name in here. I can't believe you even think something like this is okay. I won't stand for it. Whoa! Hey! Pause off! No! You don't deserve to even have this, using this place as your hiding ground. We were gonna leave with it anyways. Not soon enough. It shouldn't have been here to begin with. You shouldn't have had this kind of stuff in this first place. It's good for nothing anyways. Let go! Let go already! I don't know what happened. I think I might have just pulled too hard, and I was suddenly thrust backwards. And next thing I know, everything was dark. And then in that darkness, I heard giggling, and my eyes began to adjust to the light, and I found myself somewhere quite strange. Uh, ah! Huh? What? Hiya! Hello? Where am I? You're on my boat. I've already got dibs on being captain, by the way. Guess you're going on this adventure with me. Huh? Where are we going? I don't know. That's what makes it an adventure. Oh, uh, it sounds fun, but I was just with my friends, wasn't I? I was so confused. Where was I? And who's this girl? And are my eyes okay? Yeah, but we're friends too, right? I, are we? I'm sorry. I can't say I remember you. Yeah, you do. Come on. Just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I'm stupid. You're always here. I am? Am I? Ah, yeah. You come by to give me flowers like all the time. Huh? Oh, thanks, by the way. I think it's kind of overdue. Thanks? For the flowers, dummy. Mom always taught me to say please and thank you, especially when someone does something nice for you. And I think he'd want me to say thanks too. So maybe, could I please have a teddy bear next time? Huh? The flowers are pretty and all, but I really, 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 really want a new teddy bear. And I think you choose a really great one, especially with your taste in flowers and stuff. So, pretty please with a cherry on top and everything. Wait, I'm sorry. Please slow down. I'm still a little confused. How did I get here? Who are you? Oh, I can answer that one. I'm Sunny. Some people here started calling me Sunshine, though. Wait, Sunny? Sunny Day? Yeah, but Sunny is. Oh, right. I'm Mary, by the way. It's nice to meet you. So, that teddy bear? Oh, yes, yes. I can bring you one. I'll add it to my shopping list so I can bring it next time I come around. But in order to do that, I'll have to find my friends again. Maybe we'll find them out on our adventure. Yes, maybe, but am I dreaming? I must be, right? But this, it doesn't feel like a dream. And Sunny, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just trying to make sense of it all. Okay, but take it easy. You'll give yourself a headache if you think too hard. Yeah, I suppose I might. Do you hear that? Hear what? Ma, Mary! Huh? Oh, thank fuck. Mary, are you okay? Yeah, Ow. No. My head. What happened? You fell back on the headstones. Then you were out cold. Scared the shit out of me. I was going to bring you to the hospital or something if you didn't wake up soon. Oh, what about your friends? They left. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. I said don't worry about it. We won't hang out here anymore, okay? So just drop it. I promised you lunch, didn't I? Let's go. Crowven helped me stand up, and once it was confirmed that I could stand without a problem, he began to make his way to the exit. But I had to check something first. I looked over the headstone that I had supposedly knocked myself out on. The name engraved on it, Sunny, was what I had just experienced really a dream? But of all the dreams I could have ever had, I thought back to that book I read, How to Talk to Ghosts. Maybe, just maybe, I'd have to try and see it again for myself. And maybe it really was. Mary, come on! I'm coming, I'm coming! I hurried my way to Crowven's side, and we quietly went to lunch that day. Neither of us really said much. I felt bad. I knew Crowven and I didn't grow up exactly the same, but I had no idea that kind of friends he made were people like this either. Did he always hang out around people who acted like this? I didn't know how to feel. The Crowven that I saw around these people isn't the Crowven I'm used to. Who's the Crowven I know? Is he just a ghost too? No, I shouldn't think like that. I just didn't want to think about it at all. We kind of went home together after that. I don't know why. I was just like, neither one of us wanted to just go on with our day afterwards. So even though we weren't talking, we both went home together. We stayed in separate rooms the rest of the day, just did our own thing. Neither one of us felt like talking about it. Dinner was quiet, and I think the only thing I heard him say that evening was good night as I retired to my room. If only I was really going to bed then. Hello again. You're still here, right? course I am.
Is everything okay?
Yes, on my side at least.
Is everything okay with you?
I mean, I like I don't really want to tell this sir or madam anything about what's going on because there's just so many uncertain things going on in the storyline. I really don't know who we can actually trust. So, yes, everything is okay. Are you sure? They are as okay as they can be. I see. I know I can't do much in my current position, but please do not worry too much. I'm sure you have your fair share of worrying. It's funny you say that, considering you're one of the things that worries me the most. I see. I shouldn't worry you more than I have to then. Good night, Mary. A day or two passed since then. Not much has happened, but I have been able to stop thinking about the encounter with Sunny. It was just so bizarre to me, out of anything I could have dreamt up. Unless, of course, had I really spoken to a ghost that day? That could have been possible, and yet I thought back to the book I read. But I don't understand. I hadn't done anything special. I didn't recite any chant or practice any written method. Why would I suddenly be able to speak to a ghost? I Maybe it was just a weird coincidental dream after all. I I had to be sure. I decided to head back to the cemetery during the morning.
And that's going to be all for today. We are going to pick up going to the haunted house. That's what the group is calling it next week. So if you don't want to miss out on that, do make sure you check in for that. If you happen to like today's video, go ahead and leave a like to let me know you enjoyed. Subscribe if you'd like to become part of the Titty Tat Army. And if you'd never like to miss a post, push that bell icon. Now, you spread positive vibes. I'll spread positive vibes. Until next time, I hope you have a perfectly wonderful day. Bye.